The Federal Executive Council says it is not leaving the annual pathetic scenarios to chance this year. At its meeting on Wednesday, it gave a marching order to the Federal Safety Corps to ensure that commuters enjoy a new experience. On the heels of the mandate, Federal Safety Corps Marshal Boboyemi and FERMA Managing Director Nuruddin Rafindadi, an engineer, highlights measures put in place to ensure smooth movement of persons and goods during the season.
And I wish you a prosperous Christmas and New Year. Well, further to the directive of FEC, the MD FERMA is here, and both of us have been working together. We normally forward the road safety audit reports to them, and appropriate maintenance aspect is being taken, especially at the very critical area. For the end of the year patrol operations, we've divided this operation into 3 segments. That is pre-Christmas, post-Christmas, and post-New Year. So this will stretch from 15th December to 15th January. And we are deploying the over 21,000 personnel to all the critical corridors with the patrol vehicles, over 1,000 vehicles, including recovery vehicles, ambulances, and the bikes. And the country has been partitioned into 52 corridors. That is Sokoto, Tamboa, Jega, Lagos, Ibadan, Bukwale. We have 52 critical corridors the entire country has been partitioned into. And the focus for the end of the year is we are working with FERMA. The FERMA is carrying out palliative measures, all the critical areas on the highways to ensure free flow of traffic. Our principal responsibility during this period is to ensure free flow of traffic.
Putting a special thanks on behalf of FERMA of the good collaborations and valuable information we are getting from FRSC each time we want to zero in and prioritize our road repair operations. The first question on the quality of the roads. This issue of the quality of road repair works specifically has been a burning question right from the day I assumed as MD, which was about 1 year ago. The thing is, a large portion of the road repair works that we oversee are done through contracts. That's just the reality of the capacity that we have. We also do a lot of works by direct labor, but that is in the minority. Our task is to ensure that whatever work is being done meets criteria for acceptance, whether it is direct labor or by contracts. We have laboratories spread across the country, about 11 laboratories. What we do is to test materials that are used, particularly in the pavement and the asphalting of the roads.
According to Boboyemi, the Federal Safety Corps has activated 201 mobile courts and deployed 21,000 personnel across the country. The mobile courts, according to him, would prosecute stubborn drivers who violate traffic rules, and special patrol will last till January 15th next year. The Air Force, he said, has allocated 2 helicopters for area surveillance during the period.
Not only the end of the year patrol, but during the key festive periods. So, and this year again is not an exemption, that we are going to get the support of the Chief of Air Staff for the release of 2 helicopters for area surveillance. We always appreciate this, and this has helped us to cover the critical corridors from Abuja to Lokoja to Enugu to Onitsha, from Onitsha to Benin, then from Lagos to Ibadan. All those critical corridors within 3-4 hours. Every day we're able to do this for about 10 days, and this is one key area. On the issue of sales of alcohol, is a battle that must be won, but when you don't have consistency about this, it becomes an albatross. It is the responsibility of area councils and local governments to ensure that alcohols are not being sold at the motor parks. And when they don't fulfill their own responsibility, it becomes a malady. And we continue to reiterate this. I'm going to have audience with the Honorable Minister for FCTA. And I will take this up again. I am not disputing what you've said in respect of this. Punitive measures for route violations. That is why we have 201 mobile courts activated. Presently in the Corps, I think we have one of the highest number of lawyers. You don't need lawyers to prosecute road traffic offenses, but we have about 120 lawyers, and I think it's one of the highest. And for the recruitment we are doing again, we are taking additional 50 lawyers again. My ultimate is to have almost 200 lawyers. But we only need prosecutors. The Act gives power to any personnel of the court to prosecute traffic offenders. So during trainings, they've all been trained. So the vice chairman, if I arrest you on the highway, don't be surprised, I will be the one that will prosecute you at the mobile court.
The FERMA boss added that personnel and resources and arrangements are being made to move quickly from the first and second week of December on roads like Onisha Dual Carriageway, Abakaleke Ogoja Ikom roads, Kastina Ala Zakabiam Okari Road, Akwanga Lafia Makodi Road, Akwanga Kefi Abuja Road, Ibadan Ile Isha Dual Carriageway, Akure Owo Eloku Road, Owa Akungba Ibolo Okene Road, and Kaba Omowo Road.